tuned into the right place at the right time with your favorite host, Shruti Sharma, and you're watching Tech Talk. So let's get started with the lineup today. Well, we do have the Nothing Phone 2A review. We also have the first look of the Tecno Pova 6 Pro smartphone and also the CMF Buds, if you should buying it or not. And last but not the least, the Samsung S24 review. Is it worth it or not? We'll tell you all this in this show. Keep watching. Let's get started. So first up, the Nothing Phone 2A smartphone that's launched by Nothing. This is a successor to the Nothing Phone and it sounds promising with its new pattern of glyph effect. It's indeed impressive and has good cameras, affordable, and performance is out of the world. Well, is it the best under 25,000? An all-rounder? Well, watch my review for the same. And today I'm going to tell you everything about nothing. Huh? ये कैसे अंग्रेजी? Something wrong? No dear, everything is right here. When I say everything about nothing, I mean yes, everything about this, the Nothing Phone 2A. But first, let me show you the USP here, the glyph effect. Liked it? Now let's get started. First up, the design. Well, the design is indeed impressive, though the phone is all plastic at front and the back, but it still looks awesome. The screen is quite big and the display is indeed bezel-less. The glyph effect at the back does add on to the impressive design. It's decently slim, as you can say, and not among the slimmest phone though, but it's sure quite broad this time. You see the screen size, it's actually very broad. Well, personally, I like the broad style for a simple reason that the display is broader and that too a flat display and gives immersive experience whatever you watch. The back looks pretty good with the glyph effect, and for camera, well, you see these fresh eyes? Yes, the minion eyes is what I could call it. Well, moving further, let me tell you what more it has. Well, what does it have? I'll just tell you. The fast face unlock, a good stereo speaker, IP54 rating, dual SIM slots. But yes, no headphone jack, and moving out, this time it has 3 LED for the glyph effect. As usual, one can customize to the needs. The display is, well, very good. We'll talk about the display next. Well, here's a quick look at the specs of the phone first. Let me tell you, it has 6.7 inches of AMOLED Full HD Plus display, Gorilla Glass 5 HDR10 Plus 120Hz refresh rate with 130 nits of brightness, and display is indeed impressive. The haptics is quite responsive, though the display under the sunlight wasn't very bright enough. Moving on, the other features, well, as you can see, it has MediaTek Dimensity 7200 Pro. Well, for the storage, it has 8GB and 12GB LPDDR4X of storage with 128 and 256GB. And UFS 2.0 for gaming, it was quite decent to play on, no lag and heating. Performance, well, is indeed good, and yes, Nothing's track record of the phone has been good enough. Okay, now moving on to the cameras, it has the 50 megapixel of Samsung JN1 f2.2 with the 144 degree and 50 megapixel of Samsung JN f1.8 aperture with OIS, and the minion eyes, like I said, are the fresh eyes at the back. Here are the camera samples for you. You can take a look. You can see the pictures look quite impressive. Well, talking about the night pictures, they're also very good. The dynamic range, as you can see, is very good. So overall, I'm very impressed by the camera quality by all means. Yes, the 4K video at 30 frames per second is also a good one and a decent one. Take a look at one of the videos. Now moving on to the portrait mode, well, it does a fantastic job at this one, and the mode boosts the light on the objects, and yes, these are the portrait shots that you see. Talking about the selfie, well, very impressive features after a very long time that I've seen in a smartphone which actually takes good selfies. What's more, now the experience. Well, for the camera, yes, it gets full marks. Experience using the phone, the OS I'm in love with, one of the Android smartphones which gives a very good UI experience. Unlocking the phone, camera widgets, compass, features like recording that's straight from the first screen. The widgets are very good indeed. It was a smooth experience. Yes, totally impressed by the experience. And Android 14 with updates, it usually gets. You get all the updates that you want. Well, now moving on to the battery, yes, it has 5000 mAh of battery with the good 45 watts of fast charging. And yes, there's no charger, but you get the cable in the box. And well, 10 to 15% is charged in about 19 minutes and 100% in about 70 minutes. Now, verdict, should one buy it? Yes, a good deal under 25,000 smartphone with different look and functionality. And why you go for usual? It's rightly priced, and this time around, yes, nothing surprising decision on this one is indeed a right one. There is no doubt about it. This, of course, is an all-rounder smartphone, so that's everything about nothing. Go buy this, highly recommend this phone. Wasn't that amazing? Well, yes, that was everything about nothing for you. And now experience the Tecno Pova 6 Pro, the latest smartphone launched in India by Tecno, featuring the ARC interface with about 200 LED lights at the back, complemented by an intriguing design pattern. Its impressive specification, competitive pricing makes it a compelling option in the smartphone market. We unbox this new smartphone and give you a first look and impression on the same. So yes, this is the Pova 6 Pro 5G from Tecno that's been launched, and this phone is different because it has an ARC interface. Like you can see the box, it's all mentioned here. This is how the box looks like. Let's just quickly unbox this and show you what's inside the box, and we'll also show you the new Pova 6 Pro 5G smartphone. So this is the phone. The specifications are very clearly written here, but we'll tell you more about it a little later. Let's just quickly check out what's inside the box first. This is all what you get inside the box, and very impressive thing is the back cover. This is actually very smart, and we'll put it on the smartphone and see how it looks. Now quickly moving on to the real thing, that's the smartphone, which is the Pova 6 Pro 5G. This is how the phone looks like. You could see it's very, very smart to look at. The design is actually made very nicely, and like I said, this is a design that's different from all the smartphones of Tecno that's been launched so far. And this is the photo lithography process that is used to make this kind of a design, and it has an ARC interface. This is the ARC interface, which is with LED design, and this is like 200 LEDs that are given in the back. We'll show you the LED design very quickly once we switch on the smartphone. And to tell you more about the smartphone, we'll move on. We'll just quickly give you a closer look at how the phone firstly looks like from the back. So there is a speaker. Yes, there are dual speakers you could see here at the top and at the bottom. So this is a Dolby Atmos dual speaker smartphone, and gives two-way speaker sound experience to everyone. So you get a Tecno Pova 6 Pro 5G in about two colors. Two colors are Comet Green and Metroid Grey. The one that we're showing you right now is the Comet Green color. So we'll quickly configure the smartphone. And as you can see, talking about the skin, it works on high OS, which is with Android 14. And that's the kind of configuration that's given in terms of the skin that's used here. Now look at that. Even the wallpaper actually matches with the back and the color of the phone. So that is how the Pova 6 Pro 5G display looks like. And you can see the screen is 6.7 inches. And this is a full HD plus AMOLED display with about 120 Hz of refresh rate. You can see it here. Moving on to other things, the phone is about 195 grams. It's a little heavy, but yes, it's pretty slim. And this is IP553 rating with 1300 nits of the peak brightness that you get on the display. Well, talking about the camera, you can see there are 3 lenses here, but actually there are about 2 lenses that you get. One is an AI camera lens. This is 108 megapixel with about 2 megapixel with 3x and 10x AI zoom. Also, the front camera that you see here, it is a drop notch camera which is 32 megapixel AI selfie camera with a dual tone flash that you get in the front for the selfie with 2x zoom in the selfie camera itself. Moving on to tell you, this is 24 GB of RAM, which is virtual with the real RAM, and also 256 GB of internal storage, and also this is expandable up to 1 TB. Yes, so you get an expandable storage here in this smartphone. This is 16 GB with 12 GB that you get, which is 12 plus 12, 24, and 256 GB internal storage with expandable up to 1 TB, like we told you. Now, talking about the battery here, this is 6000 mAh of battery. Yes, it sounds surprising. Let me tell you that this 6000 mAh battery in this kind of smartphone is given for the first time, wherein the 6000 mAh battery still manages to keep the phone so thin and lightweight. It has 70 watts of fast charging, which is amazing, and the phone charges about 50% from 0 to 50% in just 19 minutes. Yes, that's the crazy charging here that you get, the fast charging that you're talking about. The processor that you get here is MediaTek Dimensity 6080 chipset, which is also a gaming processor. And well, we told you more or less everything about this smartphone. It also has the infrared remote control. that will be a useful thing for you guys. Moving on, let me just give you a quick look at the phone specification once again. As you can see, this is iOS, works on Android 14, and the rear camera is 108 megapixel triple camera. Front camera is 32, 6000 mAh battery with screen of 1080s to 2436p resolution, 12 GB of internal version, and yes, you get the Android 14 here, 600 mAh of battery and 70 watts of fast charging, which is just too amazing. So this is the Tecno Pova 6 Pro that you get. And talking about the interface, the ARC interface, we'll just quickly show you the back of it, which is actually the USP of the smartphone. Okay, now, so how do you activate the dynamic light effect? So when you go to the settings and you go to dynamic light effect, you go here and you can customize it the way you want it. So I'll show you some of the light effects at the back. See, these are the LED light effects, and you can customize it the way you want. It can go slow, it can blink. There are various patterns that can be used even as per the ringtone as well. Check it out. Have a closer look. These are the LED lights that have been given, and there are about 200 LED lights. You can customize these LED lights as per your ringtones or your notification, your calls, whatever way you want it to be. Have a closer look, and we'll quickly just try this back cover also. This I wanted to try because this is a very different back cover that you've got. We had RGB light effect that we got from Pova's 5 also, but this is the 6 with a different set of pattern. And of course, full marks on the design, full marks on the display, full marks on the kind of screen size that's given, 6000 mAh of battery with 70 watts of charging. That's something amazing in terms of spec sheet. This is it. Let's just quickly take 2 pictures, one selfie and one in the studio. So this is me. I'll take a portrait mode. So this is what you get. Just a selfie sample from the Pova 6 Pro 5G smartphone, and we'll just quickly take a rear camera picture. I'll just click it here and show it to my camera guy. So this is how it fares. So we'll give you more samples, we'll click more pictures when we review the phone. And now I'm leaving you with the light effect. You have fun. Up next, the CMF Buds from Nothing. The vibrant orange is my favorite, but you can get it in white and black too. With a lightweight design and premium performance akin to high-end TWS earbuds, they offer budget-friendly pricing without sacrificing the quality. Check out a review to discover how these buds redefine value in the audio market. Take a look. So we'll review the CMF Buds today. First up, the design. The case is smart and sleek and earbuds are very handy. The case acts like a fidget spinner for all those who need one. You get silicone tips that come in various sizes and you can find the perfect fit for your ears. CMF Buds come in orange colorway, and if that's too flashy for you, you can buy a white or a black color options. Also to tell you, these are touch-sensitive controls on earbuds that offer easy access to playback, volume and ANC functions, eliminating the need to pull out your phone constantly. So buds are very light to wear and gives a good snug and fit in the ears. They're quite comfortable even if you wear them for a longer hours. Next up, yes, they have premium features at an affordable price. CMF Buds' most striking thing is its features, which are usually found in an expensive TWS models. Active noise cancellation, that's ANC being one. The CMF Buds boast about 42 dB of ANC rating, which helps block ambient noise, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in your music. Up next is the seamless connectivity. Yes, the CMF Buds give Bluetooth 5.3 for a reliable and stable connection. This translates to smooth audio playback, and we did not face any lag for up to 10 meters of distance. Also, it has Google Fast Pairing, which gives quick and easy connection with all the devices. The battery, the life of the battery is good. The CMF Buds have impressive battery life. Earbuds offer up to 8 hours of playback on a single charge with ANC turned off. So these last a whole day with 6 hours usage daily. These lasted up to 3 for 4 days. Talking about dual connection, well, CMF Buds boast a convenient and dual connection feature which allows to very easily switch between two different devices. You need not manually pair each device. So if you're using smartphone and a laptop and a tablet, then this is a very useful feature. Last but not the least, the sound quality. So these mainly give heavy bass, which will be a good choice for those, including me, who enjoy a fuller and more impactful sound experience. However, those who prefer a more neutral or balance, then this one could be a little bit more for them. But the great thing here, one can customize the choice in the Nothing app. Yes, in the app you get a built-in equalizer. So well, at 2,499, these are very good one to buy with some fantastic features and quality that I just told you. Now, these were amazing, weren't they? And yes, trust me, they're actually value for money with the kind of spec sheet they have. Up next, the Samsung S24 Plus from the S series and has remarkable features. And here we uncover its AI capabilities and overall value proposition in a detailed review. We find out if the smartphone is worth investing in by learning about its standout features and performance in a comprehensive analysis. So here's a quick review for you all of the Samsung S24 Plus. This is the Samsung S24 Plus, and let's get started with the design first. The design of the Samsung S24 Plus is indeed a breeze. It gives a very classy and soft look, and this color that you see just adds on to the love for this device. It has an armor aluminum frame that makes it durable, and sleek flat sides give it a very stylish look. So overall, all simple yet beautiful design. Up next, the display. 6.7 inches AMOLED display offers ultra smooth motion. Everything on the screen looks fantastic and gives good output. It has about 2600 nits of brightness and indeed a good add-on which makes the display very impressive. It does have a sharper screen. So overall, the display of the S24 Plus is indeed a breeze. Well, moving on to the performance, the smartphone is powered by Exynos 2400 and has 12 GB of storage. It excels in efficiency, the tasks are very smooth, there is no lag, and the multitasking is breeze itself. The RAM, of course, makes things even better. Also, not to miss the AI features here, something that's in S24 Ultra and is also given here and is a good feature to have in this smartphone as well. And what's more, the breaking news that it was at the event, it gets 7 years of software update. Amazing, no? Up next, the battery. The S24 Plus has 4900 mAh of battery that gives almost a 2-day of battery backup and lasts quite long, even when we use the smartphone exhaustively to watch videos and use social media, and we're active all through the day. The quick charging here is icing on the cake. Yes, it just takes few minutes for this one to get charged. Moving on, telling about the cameras of the smartphone, you can see, yes, so the 50 megapixel main camera lenses have f1.8 lens that captures sharp images and works fine in low light conditions as well. And yes, the ultra wide has to be mentioned since it takes some fantastic shots that you can see from its lens. Well, talking about the video quality is also impressive here, and quick pictures and video for your reference. Take a look. Up next, the pricing. 12GB 256GB is priced at 99,999 and the 12GB 512 is priced at 1,09,999. App pricing with the kind of features you're getting here, and yes, overall also the design is indeed very, very premium and an impressive phone to buy. So if you're buying this or you buy next after you see this review, do thank me. So that's all from the world of technology. Yes, and we see you next time, same place, same time. And this is your favorite host, Shruti, signing off. Until then, take care.